Hi, I'm Emma from Petplan. I'm here with Brian Faulkner today. Now Brian, today we're talking about joint problems in dogs. Can you tell us what are the most common joint problems you see in dogs?
Joint problems are a very common presentation. The most common version is arthritis. And arthritis literally means an inflammation of the joints. Very common in people, but in people it's actually rheumatoid arthritis. In dogs we talk about what's called degenerative joint disease, which is more wear and tear arthritis in dogs.
Brian, can you tell us what the common symptoms are with arthritis? What do we need to look out for?
Yeah, take Ellie here for example, classic large breed dog, where arthritis is very common in the larger breeds. Ellie was brought to us because she was struggling to get up, especially after a wee period of rest in the mornings for example, or maybe after having lain for afternoon snooze. So arthritis is very common around the hip joints, maybe the knee joints, but it also can happen in the elbows and the shoulders. So the symptoms owners may notice sometimes just stiffness, sometimes out and out limping that actually passes after a little bit of exercise, or sometimes just slowing down, not being able to do what we used to be able to do, maybe not being able to jump into the car as much, maybe not being able to keep up on a walk. So it's just a general slowing down.
So this is an x-ray of Ellie's pelvis and hip joints. Ellie's lying on her back. And just to orientate you, this is her spine coming down the middle, going through to her tail. This is her thigh bone, the right thigh bone, and her left thigh bone. And where the thigh bone meets the pelvis is the hip joint. And the hip joint should be a ball and a socket. It's a bit like a tow bar arrangement. You want a nice solid ball and you want a nice cup so they fit together. And Ellie here has got hip dysplasia. And what that means is her ball and socket joint haven't formed properly. So you can see, especially on the left hip, the ball is sitting out of the socket. This should be much more in here. And that causes extra movement of the joint. And that movement causes damage. And the damage leads to arthritis, leading to pain. And this is called hip dysplasia, and it's a major cause of arthritis in large breed dogs like Ellie.
What are the treatment options available for dogs that may be suffering from arthritis?
The first thing we have to do is get a good conclusive diagnosis, and that normally involves x-rays, sometimes scanning as well, but usually x-rays are enough to diagnose because we want to make sure we're treating the right thing in the right place. Treatment revolves around pain relief, which is tablets or medication given on a daily basis, but also trying to treat one of the reasons why they get arthritis in the first place, which is the weight. Labradors here, great appetites, love their food, and they get a little bit heavy. And you can see Ellie here, she's a little bit over. So one of the things Ellie's on is on a diet to try and reduce the extra weight that she's putting on those joints. Other things we can do joint supplements, we can do hydrotherapy, physiotherapy even, sometimes even acupuncture. So lots of little combinations are coming in, but the key to it is making sure we control the pain with long-term medication.
You've mentioned quite a few treatment options there. Can you tell us how successful these treatment options are?
Because the condition is caused by wear and tear, we can never reverse that, but we can try and make the best of what we have. So in terms of success, yeah, success in getting rid of the pain, that's absolutely central. Success in getting rid of the weight, we can do that. Success in increasing range of movement through hydrotherapy, physiotherapy, we can do that. We'll never have a perfect spring puppy again, but we can actually do a lot to improve the quality of life.